Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for episode 22 of Toaru Majutsu no Index 3, or a certain magical Index 3. So, sorry if my memory isn't the super freshest on this one. I actually watched it and took my notes for my review on it when it first came out, so like midday Friday. But I never got time to record, and it's been days, so sorry about it being late. But either way, I'm excited to talk about it. I really did like it. Quite a bit. I still don't think it was perfect, because there are a lot of things that, again, it's just a common thing. I feel like I hate to repeat myself or feel like I'm complaining about the same thing over again, but looking at it from a critical perspective to review it, there's still just a lot of very confusing things that if I wasn't like really paying attention to review it every week, it kind of works both ways. I feel like if I wasn't paying super attention, I wouldn't really know half of what was going on. But also if I wasn't paying super close attention and I was just marathon watching this just to watch it in my free time, I probably wouldn't care that much. I'd just be like, whatever. I'll just go with the flow, whatever the show's given me. But, so yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's a bit of a double-edged sword, the confusion here, with things not being explained very well. But either way, let's start talking about the episode from the beginning of it. So, starting at the beginning, Gabriel is summoned, and Gabriel's a waifu, some weird, attractive angel monster thing. Toma's line, I have in my bullet point notes, I would, and I quote, thoroughly smash up that angel until she's immobilized. Oh my god, the choice of words there is great. But, yeah, I don't know. I actually really like the design. They had these cool powers that didn't really match with the water elemental stuff, but I don't really get it. But then we find out that the only missing piece that Fiamma doesn't have is the parchment, which makes total sense. They need a spell that's been used like as a Russian thing, but for him to be able to use it, he needs to know it in a Roman Orthodox manner. So it makes total sense, and I like how that connected and all came around, and that's kind of a theme for this episode. Like, the really good parts were how everything connected together super well. So yeah, I like that. He had to collect a bunch of things in order for his plan to work. He needs Toma's hand because it can contain his power. He needs Index and the controller to control her. He needs the Star of Bethlehem, which is incomplete, and he needs the parchment to finish it. So, yeah, I like how that all worked together really well. We find out that the bio-weapon is near the village, and again, things working out really cool in how they all connect, because we had the village, and we got a reason to care about them by going through Hamazura's story, but we also found out about the bio-weapon and everything because of the Britain versus France story. So all that was really good. Then, yeah, that's when we get the explanation for why needing the parchment makes sense because of how the spell works and all that. Worst says that she's going to save Last Order. That was cool and all. They bring up that they summoned Gabriel, which doesn't seem to be the best thing for Fiamma because Michael would be the Archangel of Fire, but Gabriel is actually water, which made me think, oh shit, Aqua's gonna show up and be awesome. Toma then, they say he has the same soul as Vasilissa, which is interesting because we just really got introduced to Vasilissa, and I wonder what it'll mean for the future, I guess. Aqua then shows up. Aqua is so badass. I feel like Aqua starting out, I didn't know how to feel about him, I suppose, but he's grown into one of my favorite characters in the series to the point where every time Aqua shows up, it's awesome. Then we learn that Yagdis is either working for Fiamma or at least hoping that Fiamma succeeds so that they can become the next pope. Then the information is spread. We already knew as viewers that Pope Mathia, or Matai, that's his name, is still alive, and he's planning to stop the war. He's rallying the people behind him in order to do so. He then says that there's a library beneath the basilica or whatever that has the answer, so he's going to need Yagdis to help him get in there, and he offers him power. He's like, I'll vote for you to be pope, I don't care, just help me stop this war. So all that was really cool. Carissa then intercepts Gabriel. Again, seeing Carissa fight against an angel using the power that's said to have the power of an archangel from the previous arc, it connects back really cool, and it's just, I don't know, generally a cool concept. We see that the Russian bishop that we learned last episode, I think, that was working with Fiamma, is using 200 sorcerers in order to create the Star of Bethlehem. But Fiamma just betrays him. He's like, I don't need you anymore, so screw you, guy. Then Carissa and the Lady of Versailles fight Gabriel. I thought that was really cool. They use Cortana and Durandal. Carissa just tanks an attack from an angel to save the army. Then summons multiple fragments of Cortana because Cortana second isn't the only one. Gabriel then goes after Toma and Sasha, who have been together through most of this episode, but they're saved by Kazukiri Hyoka, getting her name right this time. I messed it up last time because I didn't remember it whatsoever. And she looks different. She's blonde now rather than having dark hair. And then at the very, very end, I don't remember if it's post-credit or not. I don't think it's post-credit. But at the very end, we finally see the real Misaka, or the original Misaka at least, and the one clone that she's with. And they find out about the warhead. Then, yeah, that was it. So yeah, good, fun episode. A ton happened. I had to try to go through my thoughts and what happened really quickly because, I don't know, it's just the way it works. But yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. A lot happened. It's still pretty impossible if I weren't paying attention to it. The story is a bit hard to make sense of. It's a little all over the place. And like I said, I think it's different reading the light novels than with this season of the anime where they're just going like crazy, skimming over things because they're trying to make it to a certain place. It is what it is. Gabriel was hot, I have in my notes. Okay then. And yeah, I think the best part of the episode is how they were able to take various stories from the past, and even the recent past, the past few episodes, and connect them together to make it so that what each of these different side characters were doing was all important to the overall plot and to what each other were doing. Because now Hamazura's stuff connects with Carissa's stuff. Carissa's stuff is connected in with what Toma's doing. What Fiamma and Toma are doing have now connected back to what Accelerator's been doing. So again, I think it's all been really cool. Aqua is here doing something. So, yeah, I would give it 8.5 weird hot angel monsters out of 10. Because I really thought it was good, like every week. Not perfect, but really, really good. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of this episode, my thoughts on it and all that. Subscribe for more. Index 3, I'll try to have the video up like actually right when the episode comes out this week. Hopefully we'll not just have any random problems like last time. But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter for more stuff. I can talk to you there or keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord, then just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.